One of the biggest things is making sure that your neighbors are comfortable as well when you're getting your landscaping done, because it is a disruption. Whether the company's in there for 3 days or a week or a month, it will affect other people. Whether it's just the noise every day or whether you need to utilize some of their property to get into the yard, it's always important to, make sure they're aware and go through how you're going to fix things on your way back out as well if you're trampling over their grass.
Access is a really big thing. It's one of the first things we look for. Depending on the size of the machine they get in, obviously has a huge impact on the cost. I can start to figure out from the very kind of initial meeting where financially this is taking us, because if I'm pushing guys through with a wheelbarrow, it's going to cost a whole lot more than it is to bring a machine through the garden. Most of the time what I try to do is say, can you as a client talk to your neighbour? Tell them what's coming up. If they're not agreeable, then I have to give you two prices. One based on that fence coming out and us coming through and fixing everything on the way out, or two, I push some guys through with wheelbarrows and you're spending X amount of dollars more. I'm not going to say double the cost, but probably more than 25% I would say. So on a $100,000 garden, if I had to send three guys with wheelbarrows, back and forth, you're looking at a lot more.
Something to really think about with neighbors, especially with landscaping design. Where do you want to not see your neighbors? There's lots of ways to make your space a little more private and give screening in the right spots, whether it's the tree in the right place just to give you that little bit of screening, or getting really interesting with some nice wood screens, some pergolas, maybe a gazebo type situation. It really depends on the space and how you're going to be utilizing it. If your backyard is supposed to be your getaway from the world, the last thing you want to do is be able to look over your fence and have your neighbor, waving like Mr. Wilson off Home Improvement.